Let's go out to Palm Harbor and speak with Jim. Jim, thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Steve?
I am doing very well. Is the ticker symbol? Just want to make sure that we typed it in right. Is it XRF? Is that what you're looking at?
No, it was RF for Regions Financial, and I said the XLF, the
Got it.
ETF for financial.
All right. Well, they did a pretty good job. They just combined them, and so
Yeah.
let's start off with Regions Financial. And why don't you tell me, what you're doing with this and how I can help you?
I was looking for a midterm type trade with a rising interest rate environment, and the fact that inflation seems to be ticking up. I feel like with the rising interest rates, either financials and I like this bank as far as where it's at right now.
Okay. So, as we take a look at Regions Financial right now, we can see in essence since about March 22nd, Jim, this has been trading in a kind of a consolidation pattern, a rectangle pattern out here. And, so it looks like this as we speak. Its price oscillator, as at the very bottom panel of my screen, is right at zero. It's been at zero, in essence, for a while out here, and we don't have a clear bake or break one way or the other. So it's really kind of neutral right here, and I know you're looking for an entry point. So I would immediately say, unless this busts out to the upside, I would be looking for an entry point around the 1816 type area. That's the bottom of its daily box. I don't know if we're going to get down there, but it's struggling to make its way above this consolidation. And so the best entry point into this would have to be in that 18-ish area out there. That's what I see when I look at the daily time frame. When I look at a weekly time frame, I'm going to do that while we go to a breakout here, see if I can glean any more information from you. And then let me ask you this question. Will the XLF chart influence your decision in getting into Regions Financial?
Okay.
Oh, that was a question, but we got to go to break right now. So we'll take a look at the XLF anyways. We'll take a look at Regions Financial on a weekly basis, and we'll go from there. We'll be right back. Welcome back, folks. We're taking a look at Regions Financial with Jim in the Palm Harbor area. And as I look at the weekly chart, Jim, we can see that it's also giving us a consolidation viewpoint. That consolidation of top being Stevie's red line. That's a price point of 1958. And the bottom really being the weekly hammer candle from April 20th. And that price is right around the 17 and change area out there. So no reason for you to try to front run this. It's actually 1780 in front of the Fed announcement. And I would be a buyer of this, assuming that it doesn't fall apart or huge volume coming out of it, in that 1780, 18 type area out there. And that's what I see as I look at Regions Financial on a daily and a weekly time frame. Any questions there, additional questions I can answer for you on Regions Financial?
No, I think that's good. You answered it. And I was also looking at XLF, and I was thinking that it's also consolidating, and it's sort of in the middle of a Bollinger Band. I run a Bollinger Band and a Keltner Band inside the Bollinger Band. It's sort of at the top of the Keltner Band, but it's in the middle of the Bollinger Band. And I was just thinking that down the road, those are the really big banks. Maybe they would also take advantage of the fact that it's a rising rate, interest rate
sure.
environment.
So it's really... Yeah, it's the weekly chart really doing the same here, and both the top of its weekly profile, 2851, and Stevie's red line are doing a good job of keeping the lid on price. And I would say that the bottom of the profile, 2658, as well as the candle session, the low of May 4th out there at 2646. Is the range that it's in. So if you're looking to buy this, I'd buy it at the bottom of the range, assuming that volume is kind of light as it pulls back there. If it busts out to the upside, then you'd have a breakout move above the 28.51 level, which should take it back up into the March 16th area, and the 29, maybe even all the way back up to its highs from February 2nd. That's what I see in looking at the weekly chart. Since you're not in a position, I would just stay out and see how the XLF and Regions Financial operates during the day out there. All right, my friend?
Sounds good. I appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you for calling. That was I was Jim in Palm Harbor. I don't see any other